Hi, and welcome to the pregame show for tonight's Division III men's basketball second round game between Wisconsin-Stevens Point and St. Norbert. And we're talking with Stevens Point head coach Bob Semling. First of all, Coach, congratulations on the win last night, and thanks for putting on a good show for the viewers.
Well, thanks, Pat. It's great to be one of 32. And, you know, this is such a great time of the year for the fans, and certainly our kids are really excited about this opportunity.
So you of course, earned the right to host, and tell us a little bit about just what that means, because it's been, you know, obviously Stevens Point has had a lot of success in men's basketball, but you know, now kind of rebuilding the infrastructure, I guess, back up to the point where it might have been a few years ago.
Well, I never want to take hosting for granted. You know, it really is a privilege. It's an honor to be able to get through, you know, the West and Midwest. It's always so challenging and difficult, and to be one of those teams to be thought of to host means a lot. It's a great honor, and it's a real privilege for us to be able to do this. So being at home doesn't guarantee victory. We've got to beat this team. They are going to try to be really good against us. Obviously, they're going to try to pull that upset, and our guys are going to guard against them.
We didn't see you guys press much last night, and it really seemed like St. Norbert struggled when Hope pulled out its full court trap 2-1-2, 2-2-1. So you expect to do any pressuring of the ball tonight?
That's really not who we are. We're going to pick up man-to-man and just get into guys a little bit, and that hopefully will give us a little bit of what, you know, they sometimes maybe struggle at. But, you know, their point guard, I believe, has got about 125 to 130 assists and only about 30 turnovers. So, you know, this is a very sound team, and we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to beat them with being who we are.
Last night, you guys seemed to have the game in hand for a big stretch of the first half, and then you started off with a couple baskets in the second half, and then Carleton got back in the game and hung with you all the way to the buzzer. What happened there?
Their offense affected our defense. They executed very well, and they started making some shots, and then we kind of lost our way defensively. Fundamentally, we weren't as solid. We weren't getting out and pressuring the ball as well, and so they were able to move the ball and find people much easier in the second half. But give them credit. They made some big shots, and they really stretched us out with some three-point shooting. That's a really good basketball team, Pat. They really have all the pieces to the puzzle, and I can see why they went on this tear in the MIAC the second half of the season.
Now, tonight you guys face a team with certainly someone with a lot more individual talent than anybody that Carleton put out there offensively, Dave Whipperford. He didn't have a particularly good night last night, but obviously on paper he's had a very good season. What do you expect to try to do against him tonight?
Well, a good player like that, who he moves so well without the ball, and they screen so well. They just keep bumping and banging you and trying to wear you out with screens. But he's really good at reading screens, changing direction. His pace is really good. He's one of the best, and they use him very, very effectively. So it's going to be a great challenge for our defense. We really believe that you know, it's going to be up to our guys to, you know, we have a couple of good defenders. We're going to try to rotate a few guys on him and hopefully wear him down a little bit. But we're going to have to play great team defense. There's going to be times when we're going to have to really help and then help the helper and make sure we outnumber him.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Pat.
And we'll be back after this.